All right, y'all. So that's a wrap for April. I just dropped off docs for my last signing for the month. And there's still, today's the 29th. There's still one more day left in the month. But I'm not doing any signings tomorrow. Have some other personal matters to attend to. And so I'm not taking any signings tomorrow. I just had one today. If you saw maybe some of the other videos I posted this week, I was talking about how I was only doing one signing a day this week. So I just had a 5 o'clock signing, got in and out of that one, and dropped off that package, and now heading home. So I'm rounding out the month at about, I think, 35 signings, 36 signings, and more or less met the goal I wanted to reach financially. I'm fine with where I ended up, so that's pretty good. And then next week obviously starts May. April was a little slow, but that's okay. May, I only have 2 signings actually set up for next week, so I'm just gonna be looking out this weekend to see what starts coming in next week. But then I think next week I'm not gonna kill myself either in terms of pushing to do the volume that I normally try to do. We'll see. I mean, I don't know at this point, but I definitely don't want to say I need a break, but I definitely want to just like really reassess my business, and that's something that you have to do on a regular basis, because it's easy to just kind of keep going and put your head down and move forward without ever actually picking your head up and just kind of doing some evaluating. So I'm really evaluating what opportunities I have. And obviously you guys know that I'm a real estate agent and I run a real estate business, and things are kind of evolving in that space for me as well, and I'm branching out into some things that not new things per se, but just really refocusing, because at the end of the day, I'm all about figuring out how I can scale, and you can't scale but so much when it's just you, because you're only one person. You can only be in one place at a time, and so in order to scale, you have to figure out how can you gain leverage, how can you get leverage, whether that's adding people to your team or refocusing your own efforts in a certain way to gain efficiency. So that's what I've been thinking about a lot, is how do I scale? And I think part of what has me thinking this way is just looking at my all my business, like P&L statements and things like that, from last year, and just thinking about like where do I want to be, where do I want to go, how much do I want to make, what are some of the things I want to accomplish, what did I do in 2020 that I want to keep doing in 2021, and what did I do in 2020 that I want to stop doing in 2021, and how that impacts me financially. So, and not just financially, but just lifestyle wise, with regard to the time commitments I have and what I spend my time doing and where I spend my time. So next week might just be that kind of week where I slow down a little bit, like this week, and just reassess and reevaluate some things. I'll definitely still, obviously be making videos, and I'm gonna do loan signings next week. Like I said, I have a couple appointments already. I just don't have a lot on the calendar, like I normally would, kind of going into the weekend. But look, that can all change. But definitely next week have some things that I want to try to focus on to push myself forward. So, but just kind of wanted to talk, make a quick video to kind of wrap up the month of April. Like I said, it was slow. I'm curious to hear about, what the month of April was like for you guys. I know going into the year, it was maybe slow because, coming into this year, maybe the refinances dipped a little bit. But, I've been meeting with people the last couple of days that started their process 3 or 4 weeks ago. So they're closing like now. So certain lenders are really getting these things done very quickly. So we'll see how the rest of the second quarter looks, and what happens with rates and things like that. Again, my real estate business is crazy, extremely insane. I'm very busy with that, but we'll see. But look, that's a wrap for April. This will probably be the last video for the month, and so until the next video, until next month, peace.